Hello everybody, this is the Impel Bro, and I am here to teach you guys how to play the One Piece card game, and I will be showing off, teaching you with the deck that I will be using for later today, later in this video I should say, and it is the Red Black Garb. And let's get to it. So I believe first I should be telling you what this is. This is a card that is called a leader. As you can hopefully see right there in the text, it says leader. Usually you might say character or event, and it is also easy to tell because they have a number in the bottom right corner that says life. I'll explain that very soon. Leaders are one card only per deck. You can only have one leader per deck, and the deck is then based around the colors of the card. The card is always in play, and the card is the most important, preferably, in any deck. And this, it was called a Dawn card. They are kind of like, if you've played Magic the Gathering, they're kind of like lands. You gain 2 per turn, and if you go first, you gain 1, and if you go second, you start with 2 on your first turn. It's fairly simple, and every deck has a deck of 50 cards, and it's filled with cards that are known as stages, which would be placed right here, and events that are one-time use cards, and then characters, kind of creatures, you might say, that go up here. Now I'm going to go ahead and act out, I'd say a first turn. I'd have my opponent, after I'm done shuffling, cut my deck. Let's say they cut it. I would then draw my first 5. This is my starting hand, 5 cards. Ooh, perfect for a demonstration. This is perfect. So, after I've drawn my 5, I can have a chance to mulligan, which is grab the cards from my hand, shuffle them back into my deck, and then I would just draw a new hand. I can only mulligan once, and that is, that's it. You can only mulligan once. You have to stick with that hand. You cannot go again. After you grab your hand, you read the amount of life that is on your character. For my case, it's 4. Some might have 5, and as little as 2. Your life cards are, well, your life. And I will go into more depth later. Now let's say I am going second, so I have 2 Dawn. I now put 2 into my cost area. Now I can use my characters from my hand. If I'd like to use this character, I'd use the cost at the very top left. That is the amount of Dawn that I need to rest. Resting is when you turn a card sideways. That means it's done, it's been used. And now you've paid the cost for the card, so now that you can play them. There are cards with these abilities known as on plays. That'll say on play right there. That means that when you play the card, you can immediately use that effect. So I would use it, and I would look at the top 5 of my cards on my deck. I would go through, I'd look for a Navy card. Let's say I'm going to be a Navy officer. When I say Navy card, you can see there is types for every card. This is East Blue, and a navy type. So I'll add that to my hand, and then I will add the rest of the cards to the bottom of my deck, as that says the card text. Now, I can use my other Dawn to rest it to play the cost of an event card. This is what an event is. It is a one-time use. This has the effect of main. So, main is something that you can use on your own turn. There is another effect that I will see if I can grab now. This effect lets me look at the top 3 of my deck, grab a navy card from my top 3. I'll grab Hina. Hina is great, and I trash the rest. Add it to my hand, and send this to the trash. Because it is a one-time use, it has to be sent to the trash. You cannot use it again unless you bring it back to your hand. Now, I'm going to continue my demonstration, but I'll acquire more Dawn cards. Now, I'm going to rest 3 to play a Brook. He does not have an on-play ability, but instead has a 1 attacking. Note that you cannot attack on the turn that you are played. Attacking or battling is when 2 characters, or a character and a leader, or 2 leaders battle each other. You can have, for say, my 5,000 power leader. Power is the number in the top right for cards that kind of act as life and the strength. So I could swing, or I could battle an opponent who had, say, 3,000. Note that the character that I'd be battling would have to have been rested or turned sideways for me to battle them. Otherwise, I would have to battle their leader instead. The leader can be battled whether rested or active. Now, Dawn attachment is different. When you attach a Dawn, you can attach it to any character or leader. When you attach it, you gain this ability to them. On your turn, they gain plus 1,000 strength, not on the opponent's turn. It only lasts for your turn, and when you end your turn, they stay attached until your next refresh phase. This is the phases. First is your refresh phase. Let's say I attacked with or battled with my Brook. I would then set him back as active. If these were rested, I'd set everything as active, including my Dawn cards, including a stage. Allow me to grab 1 stage from my deck for this example. They might be in my life. Oh, yes, I don't have any stages in this deck. Right. Well, I would set those as active if I could. Then comes the draw phase. This is when you draw a card from the top of your deck. Then, your Dawn phase. This is when you gain 2 Dawn at the beginning of your turn. Your main phase. This is when you do everything else. This is when you can activate abilities that have activate main in front of it. Or you can attack, or you can play cards. You can rest on and play cards. And you can do just about anything else during that turn. During that phase. Then comes the end phase. This is the signifying that is the end of your turn. There are some cards with similar blue text that says end of turn, or at the end of the turn, or something around that, that activate on the end phase. these will be things such as setting Dawn as active to be able to use counters. I'm going to grab a counter. Here we go. Glorp Web. This is a great one. This is a counter. Counter means that when someone is battling you, not vice versa, only when you are being battled or being attacked, may you rest the set amount of Dawn on your opponent's turn to activate an effect. This will allow you to select any leader or characters to gain plus 2,000 during this battle. Only while calculating damage is when this plus 2,000 power is applicable. Then, if your opponent has a character, one of these, with 6,000 power or more, which is the top right number, then one leader or character gains plus 1,000 during this entire turn. During your opponent's turn. This is most effective when playing on your leader. This is because if someone successfully battles your leader and the damage goes through, this damage goes through when your power is equal to or more than them. And when it does, you would draw a life card. But there are effects such as double attack. This card deals 2 damage when it has double attack. That means that when you take damage and damage fully calculates and is calculated, you take 2 life cards instead of just 1. I hope that seems fairly simple for the moment. Now, let me see what else I am missing to explain. So, yes, when battling is when you would activate a when attacking. For example, Brooke's ability is I can attach 2 Rested Dawn to one leader or character. I cannot dish them out to 2 separate characters. I have to go to 2 on 1. Preferably my leader, so that I could battle for 7,000 to somebody. Let's see, now we're going for 12 minutes, almost 13. So I'm going to try to wrap this up so we can go to the official game. Let's see. Here we are with Dawn attached abilities. First we have Yasop. This has a once per turn. It's fairly easy to understand. You activate the ability on the text with activate main and only use it once per turn. Activate main is only applicable during your own turn. You cannot use this ability on another opponent's turn unless it specifically says that you can. Then we have Hina with her top effect having 1 Dawn times 1 opponent's turn. This is when it would only be applicable during the opponent's turn and not your own. When Dawn times 1 implies that you need to have a Dawn attached for this ability to work. Meaning, if I had a Dawn attached to Hina, on my turn she would have 7,000 power. And on my opponent's turn, she'd only have 6,000, but the opponent's turn, this character gains plus 4 cost. That is good for cost reduction decks that reduce the cost on opponents and then trash them. Like this deck, KO a 0 cost, or if your opponent has a 0 cost, then this character gains double attack with 1 Dawn attached. Then we have Garp with Dawn times 2. This would be great with Brooke for when he attacks. I can attach 2 Dawn, and then with 2 Dawn attached, or Dawn times 2, I can attack or when attacking, KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. This is great with my leader Garp ability on my turn, meaning it's only applicable on my own turn. When this leader or any of your characters is given a Dawn, give one of your opponent characters with a cost of 7 or less -1 cost during this turn. Meaning, I could not reduce the cost of, say, this 8 cost Garp, or say Jack, because its top effect says this character gains +4 cost, and this only works when it's played onto the board. It does not apply when in hand, unless it specifically says so. Let's see. Yes, let me explain rarities. So here we have, yes, a C. You can see it right there. It is fairly small, but there is a C. That stands for common. This card, no. This card is a R, or a rare. That simply means they're rarer. And then we have super rares, or SRs. Fairly simple. And then if I can find a card like Sentamaru, who has a star above their letter, that means this card is known as what is an alternate. That means that they are even harder to find. They're an alternate version of the original card. I'm sure I have one. There is a type known as uncommon that has UC labeled where the C would be. Similar to SR with 2 letters. It appears I don't have any, but I hope I was able to explain the card game fairly well. There are some cards with blue text that does say on KO. That specifically references that when the card is sent to the graveyard. If they are sent to the bottom of the deck from the field, then that does not count. They have to go from the character area into the trash, or the discard, the trash. They specifically have to go from character area to the trash to count as a KO. Now, to lose the game, all you have to do is to take the life card. When you take a life card and you take damage to your leader, you draw it. You draw the top life card. And when you run out of life, if you get struck one more time, you lose one more battle, you lose the entire game. Boom, done, capiche, donezo. The game is over. You've lost. If you have any more questions or anything at all that I forgot, please go into the comments. Oh, yes. Before you go, we have triggers. You can activate a trigger when you draw it from your life cards into your hand. Then you can either A, keep the card, or you can say, I'm going to activate the trigger, where you read the text, not the top text, but the one that's in the black bar. Up to 1 leader character gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. You can activate that as sort of a protective defense to lose before you lose any more life. If you choose to use a trigger, you then have to send it to the trash. This does not count for KO effects. I have been, if you cannot tell, I have been very confused on KO effects and what applies. Now, I believe I have explained it all, and I hope you all have an absolutely great rest of your day. Now, it is time for the game. Here we go. Alright, today we got 2 double pack sets. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to play One Piece. Now let's break this thing open.
Even can.
I'm gonna use these boxes for decks later. Cause I'm running out of room.
Oh no, I understand that. I was gonna say, if you didn't mind, that's what I was gonna use this one for.
That is so fair. I think it's weird that they take up most of the room with cardboard in here. It just looks weird. Oh, this feels amazing. This feels thick right here. Let's see which John I got.
Well, yeah, this one feels really thick.
Ooh, I got the 2-year. That's a nice one.
Ooh.
See if you get the other one.
I'm gonna open it.
Hey, what episode are you on now?
I think so far from watching, I'm on 130. Oh, I got third. I got 3D.
Oh, nice. You got the other one.
I mean, heck, you predicted it, so.
I swear if I get another alternate leader in the other pack. Oh,
I'll be happy for you if you do.
I would love a Zoro. Zoro leader. Well, I would make a deck for him.
Shiki, Narashi, Karasu, Karne.
Oh,
Target.
shit! Another one. I got another guy.
Flex that on the
Bonnie.
guy at the tournament. Lindenberg, Edward Newgate, Guina, Sakazuki, and Vince Sora.
This is my 3rd Bonnie. I bought a box, and I opened it off camera, and I got one of these secret rares and the alternate of it.
Oh, speaking of the devil, Jewelry, Bonnie, Marsh D. Teach, Morgan, Hachan, Patty, Duval, Never Thought That Was Power,
Nothing.
Jim, Hair Removal Fist. The leader pack is going to be nothing. Then I got Hack and Luffy. Luffy is the man who would become king of the pirates.
This is like an $8 card right here. It's not expensive at the moment, but I believe it will be. Its price will go up.
This seems like it would be good inside of your revolutionary deck.
Let me see it. If you have a revolutionary type character, yeah, that's good.
I'm going to leave that off to the side for you.
I'm still trying to pull Kumas. As soon as I can get a Kuma from OP12, then I'll finish making the revolutionary.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Put it at the top of the stack. But, what deck are you using today?
I'm back at it again with the Gear 5. We found out that there were some flaws with the deck that we had made, so featuring Perona cards, Muggy Pirates / attributes, so we decided just not to use it. And we're going to work on it at a later date.
Probably work on it right after this.
Probably.
And I'm going to be using Monkey D. Garp, the leader and deck that I use to explain the card game.
Yeah, that he whooped my ass with before this.
I did. But that was against Perona, and deck was not, like, fully fleshed out. And
I feel like you're also kind of an aggro deck, so.
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit of aggro, so it kind of counteracts a deck that's all built up like Perona. Oh, I got flipped over.
And if everything goes right, by next weekend, I will have PRBO2's packs, or even a box, if I'm able to. Because that comes out on Friday.
How many cards, or how many packs does that feature?
24.
Oh.
Just like any box. and I am so excited because there's so many cards I would love to get in there. Plus, it has the manga Sanji in there from Wings of the Captain.
Oh.
It's the only manga it has, but it's still very good manga. Not for play, but for looks.
No, I get that. Also, I'm not going to mulligan.
Yeah. I'm going to show you guys my hand with what I'm seeing. This is a pretty good starting hand.
I would say pretty good hand. You got some counters. All counters for sure. You should trust me on that one. But I will say, would you like to go first, or?
I could really go with either one. I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay.
I'll draw my one Dawn and just pass for turn.
Get my 2 Dawn. And I will rest 1. Hopefully I'm going to be a Navy officer. Let me look at the top 3 and grab a Navy card. I'm going to grab Kujiaku and trash the rest. I'll then rest 1 to play Kujiaku.
Want to explain what he does?
She lets me look at the top 5. Yeah, it's a she. It's got a weird fishing hat. It lets me look at the top 5 for a Navy card. And then put the rest at the bottom of the deck. I can't grab another Kujiaku, sadly. But I will grab a 5-cost Gart. He is so annoying.
See that. Yeah, he is very annoying.
And then Kujiaku's other ability is also I can trash his character, so send her to the trash, and then gain plus 1,000 during this turn for any character.
Ooh.
No leaders.
No leaders. Okay, that's good. So
I will pass for turn.
I will draw. Ooh, yes. Very, very good. Draw my 2 Dawns, and with that, I'll instantly rest it. And I'll play Nami. Her ability is active main once per turn. Give up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to one of your Straw Hat Crew type leader or characters, which goes amazing with Monkey D. Luffy's ability. 1 Dawn attach active main once per turn. Give up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to one of your characters. It's just overall amazing. Then you don't even have to rest the Nami, which just makes it even better. Yeah. But with that, I'm going to use Nami's ability and swing at your leader for 7k.
I'll have to take it.
Alright, and I pass for turn.
Okay, I draw for turn. Getting 2 Dawn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rest 3 to play Brook. His ability is when he attacks, he can attach 2 Rested Dawn to one of my leaders or characters.
Very good.
And then I will rest 1 Dawn to play. I'm going to be a Navy officer once again.
So that's 2 out of the 4?
Yes, it is. Then I'll use it to gain the Gart. But a different Gart.
Is that the blocker Gart?
This is when 2 Dawn attached. When attacking, I can KO a 0 cost.
So really good.
Yes, great combo with Brook.
And what now?
Then I will swing for 5k to leader.
I will take.
And I'll pass for my turn.
Good. Very good card. Right. And that is all Dawn back. I'm now at 5. I mean, I'm pretty smooth so far. Ooh, very good card. Instantly gonna play this for 2. Which, I mean, I can't do what I was going to do this turn, but even then, it's still awesome that I could. And then with that, I'm going to spend the rest of my 3 to play Zoro. One Dawn is attached, it gets plus 1k power, which it doesn't specify which turn, so I think overall it's just plus 1k. So it's amazing. Then I'm going to use Thousand Sunny. You may rest the stage. Up to one of your Straw Hat crew type leader characters on your field gains plus 1k power. I'm going to do it on my leader, and then I'm going to use Nami's ability to attach 2, and I'm going to swing 8k to your leader.
Yeah. I'll take that one as well. And now it is my turn?
Yep. I pass.
I draft the turn. I don't know how this deck would do competitively, but
I feel like your deck is amazing competitively, but it needs something for aggro decks.
absolutely. Yeah.
Because any type of rush deck, I feel like would completely counteract what your playstyle would do.
I'll play Monkey D. Garp. So now I can attach. It specifically says I have to attach 2 to my leader. So then I will give -2 cost to your Nami.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I will rest him using his ability to KO the Nami.
Ouch.
And then I will attack for 7k.
Which I will take. Ooh, very good card.
And then I will pass for my turn.
Okay. I feel like overall this is a very good match. Hate that you took out my Nami, but I feel like it'd be funny if I just instantly drew her right here. No, I'm kidding.
I saw that smile and I'm like, oh no.
If only.
Yep.
I will rest 4 though to play my Ronar Zoro, and then with that I'll attach 1 to leader, use the ability, attach 2 to my Zoro, so now he gains rush, so now he's 7k, and then I'll attach 1 to my other Zoro, so now he has 7k and my leader has 7k. I will swing 7k to leader. Oh yeah, don't forget, before anything goes, 1000 Sunny, because it's my turn again. I got unrested. My leader is 8k.
Okay. Then I'll just take it.
Okay. Then I'll swing 7k for leader.
And I will rest 1 to play Whiteout, which is plus 2k for this battle. And I'll use a 2k counter.
Is that really all you had? I'll swing for another 7k.
I will use a 2k counter and a 1k counter.
Okay.
And when I say that, I mean, just as a reminder, these counters on the side of the cards, I can use those when battling or being battled to increase my attack and win the battle, so I don't take damage.
Which is overall an amazing aspect of the game. That's why it's fun, makes it fair. Okay, and I pass for turn.
Oh, wait, did I have 2 alive?
You had 2, but you took 1 because I hit you for 8k
Right.
later.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Yeah. All right, my turn.
Yes.
I'll draw for my turn. I will take 2. Refresh.
Get this game man before we hit, you know.
I know I'm supposed to do refreshing and drawing and drawing cards in certain orders, but I feel it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. At the tournaments, do they make you do it a certain way, or do they just...
No.
Yeah, I feel like then it doesn't matter. It's just simple, oh yeah, whoop-de-doo, and then you're good.
I will rest. Let me see. Yes, I will rest 7 so that I can play Jack.
Oh.
On the board, he is an 11 cost. And I can use his ability.
What's his ability? And how is he an 11 cost?
So, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it on to Brooke to give -1 cost to this Zoro. And then I'll rest him using his ability so that I can draw a card. And then I can also trash a card from hand. And then KO a 3 cost.
Okay, and with that, I'm then going to use Zoro's ability and on KO play up to 1 red character with 6,000 power or less other than Ronar Zoro from their hand. I'm gonna play the Luffy.
Okay. Then I will swing 5k to your Zoro. And
He has 6k. The one Don attached.
Yes, then I'll swing to your leader then.
Okay, and
With his
2k
ability.
counter.
Alright, with his ability, I'll attach 2 Rested Dawn. And then that would give -2 cost to this Zoro, which I will then use Garp's ability to KO the 1 cost.
I'm surprised you didn't do it to my Luffy. My Luffy's a bigger threat than that Zoro is.
I don't have enough cost reduction for the moment. I do in my hand, but not on the board at the moment. So I will then use Kujiaku's ability to trash her and give my +1k and swing for 8k to leader.
To be honest, I would have saved that because I was just going to take it anyways. But I do take.
Yeah. Plus, she has no other reason to be on the board.
Yeah, that's fair. She's just a filler. So, my turn?
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's a good idea anyways because you get to, you get to, you know, have fun while you can. Because, of course, this is probably the last turn that you're going to... Yeah, this is 100% going to be the last turn that you get down. Oh. Okay, so first I'm going to play Boa for 2.
Okay.
On play, look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Reveal up to 1 Monkey D. Luffy or Red Event. Place rest at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to take Gum Gum Mole Pistol. It's 4 cost. Give up to one of your opponent's characters -5,000 power in this turn. Then, if you have a character with 6,000 power or more, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 2,000 power or less. Overall, I will say it's a great card. Then, with that, I will also use Boa's main. You may trash this character. Give up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to one of your leader or characters.
Okay.
Which I feel like is just, again, it's amazing. Which then I'll give it to my leader. Which then activates Luffy's ability, where if you have a total of 2 or more given Dawn cards, this character gains plus 2,000 power. Which now he has 6k. I can also... Then, I will place down my Nami for 3. And with that, I will use Nami's ability to give my Luffy 2. And I feel like it's just good to keep cycling cards. And with that, then, I'm going to play the Gum Gum Mole Pistol for 4. And I'm going to give -5k to your Monkey D. Garp. And because I have a character with 6,000 power or more, I'm also going to KO him.
Okay.
And to end my turn, well, just in general, I'm going to... Who did I use? Did I use Nami's ability or did I use... It doesn't matter because it's basically the same thing, but one's for anybody, one's for just character. And then I'm going to attach 2 to my leader. So, because of the ability, again, this now has 8k, so I'm going to swing 8k to leader. And I'm going to swing 9k to leader to end of the game.
All I have is a 1k counter.
Well, hey, that's GG's.
Yeah, my last life card was an 8 cost Garp, which was great combo with Jack because he is an 11k on board, 11 cost. And if there's a 9 cost or more, I can KO a 7 cost.
Let's see what my last life cards were. Oh, the Zoro and Usopp. Okay, they were decent. This was my ending hand. I didn't really play the Sanji, broke the Sanji because you didn't have blockers at all. There was no reason to play him. He was just used as a 2k counter. I feel like, though, decks can always have, improvements. I do like how this deck that we have here, the Gear 5, kind of makes up for what the old Chopper deck was supposed to do. Beat the opponent before you have all 10 Dawn. I just love that about this deck.
Now, we are about a little over 30 minutes in.
Oh.
The rest, our other videos usually go for around 40 to 50 minutes. If we can play another match, I'm sure we could fit that in.
I mean, let's get to it then. What deck are you going to be using this time?
I'm going to be using Sakazuki for this one.
Oh, I hate you. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know. But I made serious upgrades
Want to explain the Sakazuki deck?
So, he is a red-black. If I can get him out real quickly. I have the regular leader. He's a red-black. Once per turn, I can trash a card from hand and draw a card. And when he attacks, he can give -1 cost. He is great for slow cost reduction and also cycling cards from your hand to get cards into the trash. And I also added Gekomorias, Aramakis, and I kept my Snake Man Luffy. I was sure to swap these out with my current high cost cards to maintain a good ratio for cost cards.
Well, yeah, that's just smart.
And with this deck, I almost never need to mulligan.
I like how you say almost.
Almost. There's still a chance I could get all 8 cost cards.
Oh, wait, yeah. Do you want to cut my hand?
Your deck? Yeah, I could do that for you.
Yeah, I was about to draw. Or, yeah, draw for turn. Or not turn, I was going to draw for starting hand.
Yeah. There you go.
What?
Let's see what you got me.
I'm going to be honest if my hand is good or bad. My hand is amazing.
My hand's not the best.
Oh, but you can always mulligan.
That's what I'm going to do.
You remember what happened last time you mulliganed and you got all high costs and you lost the game within 5 turns?
Yes. It was
tragic. I just want to say this is my hand, and overall, it's just amazing. Hey, no peeking.
On that.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
But because I'm mulliganing, you can go first if there's anything you could do.
Oh, yeah, there is.
So you can just go through your first turn while I do this.
Oh, no, we're out. Wait. And with mulliganing, how we do it is you can either reshuffle your entire deck like he did, or you just place the 5 at the bottom, draw 5 from the top. And with that, since I'm going to go first, I'm going to play one.
This is much better.
In 2 years, at an Nobody Archipelago, top 5 searcher for Straw Hat. I hate that this specifies character card. But I'm going to take this card and then reveal it to be the 3 cost 5k Zoro. 1 Dawn attached. You get plus 1k. And I pass for turn.
I'll draw for turn. And let me add my life cards as well. There we go. I then gain 2 Dawn. And I will rest 1 to play Belmere. And I will use my leader ability to trash a card and draw 1.
You can just ask him right now. He knows I hate Bellemere with a passion.
Yes, he really does.
Yeah.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. And I guess then with that, I will draw for turn. Ooh, amazing card. And then I guess I will instantly get into it. I'll spend 2, place on the bow, top 5 searcher for a Luffy or red event. If I can get that 10 cost, that'll be amazing. And do I have to reveal? Okay, yeah, I do. So I'm going to take Gum Dawn Whip. Up to one of your leader character cards gains plus 1k power during this turn. Then up to one of your opponent's blockers with 4k power cannot. Well, they can't activate blocker, but it's 4k or less. Which overall is just an amazing ability, amazing card. You never want the blockers. And then I'm going to use the ability, KO it, give up the 2 Rested Dawn. And I am then going to swing 7k for leader.
Okay. I will take it. And now it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, I will draw a card.
will say, one thing I do need to do is get all my deck sleeve that I have. That's the one thing I will say I'm focusing on. I know I'm going to get Perona sleeves and Perona Dawns, as shown from last video that we made. That, you know, because in general, Perona's in my, like, top 3 favorite characters with Chopper, and I don't know who else.
Yeah. I'm going to use my leader ability to trash a card and then draw one.
Wait, what am I saying? Personally, I'd have to rate my top 3. Number 1, Perona. 2, Chopper. 3, Marco. I love Marco.
Marco's good. My
bottom 5 characters is Belmir, 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 and Belmir. Seeing as this card game exists. Am I right, lads, or am I right?
From the top 3 to the bottom with Duval's ability.
Want to explain what Duval does?
He simply lets me look at the top 3 cards from the deck, place them at the top or bottom in any order.
And he's a blocker, too.
He is. Very weak blocker, so there's no way he'll ever survive anything.
I mean, it's still good, though.
Yeah. I will attach 1 Dawn, and I will attack for 6,000.
I will take. Ooh, yes. Amazing.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. It's okay. The draw was okay at most. And 2 unrest. And with that, I'll play Boa. Pray that I don't, get unlucky again. Oh, nice. The Namu was second to top. But I will take this Luffy.
Okay.
And let me think about this. How much is this? Oh, okay, so that's nice. So with that then, Arrest 2, I'm going to use her ability again. And I'm going to attach 2. And I'm also going to use Gum Gum Dawnwood that I just pulled. Up to one of your leader character cards, which I'm going to choose leader, since it's the only thing I have, gets plus 1k power during this turn. Then up to one of your opponent's characters with 4k power or less can activate blocker, which is Duval. So now, with my... heck, I don't even have a reason to keep this 1 Dawn. With that, I'm going to swing 9k to leader. I feel like I want to see someone create a aggro deck that features the leader attacking only. That'd be so fun to see.
Do you mean 8k?
9k, because the Gum Gum Dawnwood.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So you're going to take it, or...?
I have to.
Yeah, that's the smartest idea.
Okay. Now it's my turn?
Yeah.
I'll draw for turn. Refresh.
Let's say the one thing I'm struggling with right now is I'm not pulling my Nami. Doesn't matter anyways, because you have stupid little Belmir on the field. I feel like with Belmir, there's one card that completely counters it, which is the, is that one card? The main. It's the Pika Sword, where you get to bottom deck a 2 cost and a 1 cost.
Yes.
A 2 cost or less than 1 cost. It's just an amazing counter to Belmir. And it's probably my favorite card in the game just because of that. I will always hate Belmir.
Yeah.
Look at me in the eyes. I hate Belmir.
Okay. I'm going to use my leader ability.
Treasure card.
Trash a card and draw a card.
Please say nothing good.
It's good.
Well, I'm guessing it's probably like 4 cost.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
It's 2 cost.
Well, technically, you were halfway there. We'll watch him rest 4, and then he's going to play the card that he just drew. Oh, it wasn't really a 2 cost. It was a 4 cost.
I'll swing 10k.
Can you really not do anything else?
Yes. Your turn.
Okay, I guess.
You don't have any characters that I can KO with effects right now. So.
Oh, dang. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
If you had characters on the board, I could take them out, and I'd be happy.
You want to know something funny?
What's that?
I'm gonna play 2, and then here I'll play a character that you can KO.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. How much do I have? I have 5. Okay.
If it's not something I can KO, then give me the challenge. Come on.
No, you can 100% KO it. I'll give you that. But okay, I'm gonna rest 1,000 Sunny, so it gets +1K. I'm gonna attach a Dawn, and then I'll play Diablo Jambe. I'm gonna swing 6K to leader.
I'm gonna block it.
You can't block it.
I cannot. Yes, yes. 6K, you said?
Yeah, 6/7.
Please Slave Arrow. Bring Duval back to hand, and it's a 4K counter.
Okay, yeah. And your turn.
I'll draw for turn.
Loki, I'm just saving up because I don't want to risk it, you know?
Mm-hmm, I'm sure. I will use my litter ability to trash Duval.
You're gonna draw a card anyways if you play some, so it's just free. It technically acts as a block. If you play that Kuzan, I swear.
This is 8 Don.
Don't you have an? I thought you had an 8-cost Kuzan.
No.
Garp.
Nope. He's using the other deck.
Kobe, the one that you took out ages ago now. But what is it?
Gecko Moria.
Oh yeah, that's the one that you get you play it for 8 and you get 17 worth of value.
I could.
You could.
I'm just gonna get Hina and Duval and use their on plays.
What's their on plays?
So Hina's on play, I won't even use it. It's -4 costs. But I'm not gonna KO them. That's cost. But I will use Duval's ability.
How are you gonna KO them?
Later.
What do you mean later? Like next turn or this turn?
Yes.
Yes. I guess.
Just gonna show you.
What? Show me what?
Nothing. I'm glad you weren't paying attention.
No.
Because you're gonna hate it.
How about you show me?
Don't want to.
Can't really do nothing much anyway, so.
Yeah. And then...
I think realistically I win next turn.
I'll rest Bellemere to get +1K to leader, and then swing for 6K.
Which I'll take. Want to pass for turn?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I think we call that game, so.
We'll find out.
No, it is 100% game, I'm sorry. So, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach one to my leader. Yeah, now all I'm doing basically is Dawn. I'm going to use his ability. Attach 2. And, what else could I do? Oh, yeah, I'm going to attach 2. And I'm going to attach 1. I'm going to use 1,000 Sunny. Give it to my Monkey Luffy. And with that, I'm going to do 8K to leader, but also one attack and give up to 1 rested down card to one of your leader characters. It doesn't specify it has to be other than the Monkey D. Luffy. So I'm going to attach it to him and make him a 9K. Swing 9K to leader. And then with this, I'm swinging 8K to leader. And then I'm swinging 8K to leader.
So I'm going to use the trigger from Slave Arrow. Draw 2.
Okay, that's fair.
And then trash 2 from my hand.
Well, the question is, can you pull up?
Oh no, place 2 cards from my hand to the bottom of my deck.
The question is, can you counter 8K? You're just doing that to buy time.
That is correct. I lost.
Yeah, well, good game.
I knew I should have played my Aramaki instead of my Gecko.
100%. I feel like the main issue, too, is this deck, because we added in those boas instead of those Frankies, I'm getting more value. Let's see what my live cards were. Oh, Nico Robin.
And the 10 cost
Oh,
Luffy.
the 10 cost Luffy, which would have been fun to play down.
I think what really got me was you didn't play any characters for the first 4 turns.
Yeah, I feel like I know exactly what your deck's, like, that deck revolves around, playing against it so much. But how long has the video been going on for?
Oh, let's see here. We've been going for
45 minutes.
almost 50.
Oh.
Almost 50. So I think I'm going to call it here. I'm definitely going to demand a rematch after I end this video. But definitely I'm going to, let's just say, going down in the comments and let us know what decks you want us to make.
What type of decks, if it wants to be aggro, blocker.
What colors, if you want to see a monocolor, 1 or 2 colors.
Mono, dual.
Really anything would help. And if you're seeing this, at least subscribe too.
Yeah.
So I can go out and show up on more people's pages, the more subscribers I have. And I hope you all have a great day, night, morning.
And stay safe.
Bye-bye.